And pay for Thizzler, no count hit me when I made the page. From that moment, I just knew that I will make a...
Alright, y'all, welcome back to the show. We got another special guest right here. One of San Jose's finest to do it. You want to introduce yourself to the people real quick?
What's up with y'all, man? Lil Unda, man. Tank shit. Out of San Jose, east side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the people that don't know, say I'm just a random listener, really, why should we tune into your music? Describe your sound and shit.
Ooh, that's a good question. Shit. First off, I'm hella versatile. I think that's my main thing that sticks out to other people. I do a whole bunch of music from, you know, the new shit that's going on. I'll mix it up with some old school shit. I even like experiment sometimes too and fuck around and do some pop rock and shit, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But I think yeah, I can fuck around and do different shit, you know what I mean? Sometimes when I show people songs and shit, it sounds totally different than shit that I do. And bro, that's you. So I say the versatile for sure is what makes me stand out to the people for sure. Okay.
And you actually got some history really when it comes to this rapping shit. So how long have you been rapping for?
Since my first song I recorded when I was 7.
Yeah,
my first
7.
album I dropped, I was all in the stores, Raps Viewings in Berkeley, out here in San Jose. I'd say about 9. It's a family thing. I even got it on my motherfucking arm too.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, right before my mom passed, we had dropped the album and shit.
Okay.
So a minute, yeah, man, it's been a minute. So over 20 years, I say now, about 20 years, yeah.
So why did you start rapping at 7?
Shit, I would say, I was born with it. I said coming out, my mom already had it in me, but my pops was a DJ. So he was always fucking DJing at parties, and motherfucker had the equipment set up in the living room. You know what I mean? So we had the Vega speakers, we had the sick ass Vega turntables, the mic switched up. So every time my dad didn't have work or after work, nothing but slaps, mixing shit. And then I'm this little ass motherfucker just running around the house, you know, vibing off to everything he's slapping, you know, slapping Ice Cube, C Murder, all this gangster shit, Master P, No Limit, you know what I mean, all the old school Cash Money shit, you know, SPM, so on and so on, Pac. But yeah, just like that, always modeling with the parties. And then one day he ended up buying equipment. I guess somehow fucking was like, fuck, bro, let's buy some equipment. We bought I think it was called the Ronin. It was a Ronin that we started recording before it was all this digital shit and all the, you know, just off the computer. Yeah, the Ronin. And then from there, bro, yeah, we just shit, the whole family got into it. My brother into rapping, my cousins, and we ended up building a studio in the motherfucking back of the house. Fucking all type of crazy shit.
Yeah. Do you have memories of that? Like when you were 7 and 9 years old, do you have good memories?
I got a bunch of shit. Hell yeah. Fucking some crazy ass shit, man. Shows, everything, man. Everyone that I fucked with, you know, from Mr. Fab to Mac Dre to fucking everyone, man. Coolio, fucking Woody. I even met Woody before he passed away, bro. Yeah, crazy shit. Street Low, shout out to Street Low. I was on tour for many years with Street Low magazine. They've been around for fucking years, you know what I mean? So they like the ones I could say they didn't put me on, but they put me on to a lot of audience people, you know what I mean? Because at the time they was traveling. They don't travel like how they used to, but back in the day, bro, they used to go to Texas. I was out in Texas, Mexico, fucking Ohio, fucking everywhere, bro. It was crazy, you know. Yeah. Vegas.
Well, what can you describe what Street Lokes was?
Street Lokes is a big ass car. So like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Lowrider. That's like the biggest magazine company out, like when it comes to like lowriders and shit. But they're like a big ass everyone brings out their cars, you know what I mean? All the lowriders, Impalas, Bombs, even imports, fucking Chevelles, fast cars too. But they got a bunch of models walking around, so they got them all in bikinis. Back in the day, they used to have they had a bikini contest. And then every show they had a big ass artist perform. So I got to perform with like all these major artists, you know what I mean? E40, Burner, you know what I mean? Dre, fucking a bunch of people. I already knew Mac Dre before the Street Low shit, but yeah, all that shit, bro.
Yeah, because I remember I seen a video of you on stage with Mac Dre as a youngin, youngin. How did that come about?
At Candlestick Park. What's it called? Just put up too. I don't know if you heard of Hyphy Culture? Yeah. Hyphy Culture just put up. They tagged me on it. They tagged Thizz on it, J Diggs and Uncle Miami and shit. But yeah, that was a Candlestick, and I was actually at Street Low too. Candlestick Park, right in the parking lot where they be having the tailgates and shit. Yeah, that day was special, man. That day was dope. Hella people, man.
How did it happen though? Like, what was so special about it? Can you describe it if you remember it?
Well, bro, so I got black family. My mom's passed when I was a kid, you know, like I'm saying, and so I was raised with a black family. They took me in. They from Vallejo, from the same neighborhood as Dre and all of them. So they already had contact with him. They already been fucking with him, you know, from even before the rap shit and shit like that. And then when shows started getting together, my family was always with me. And my sister, shout out my sister Stink, my sister Young Boss, we used to do the music together. We don't do it so much no more and shit. She's doing her own thing right now, but she was actually there at the show with me. So when Mac Dre pulled up too, they was all there, and you know, everyone funking off and functioning, chopping it up, and they knew each other. And I just got off stage, bruh, see me on stage and was loving it, me and my sister and shit. And you know, like the hype, we had the whole crowd. So like, I was so popping at the time with Street Low, like all the kids, you know, so it was all ages at Street Low, you know what I mean? So like, I was always like performing before the main event because I would always attract the crowd. So anytime I hopped on stage, like, MC Under's about to be on stage, oh, that's that little motherfucker that be rapping, little kid right there, the motherfucker be busting, my sister. So everyone would show up to the crowd, you know what I mean? So when I would get on stage, a lot of like big artists that was there would try to fight to get on stage after me, like, bro, let's get on, it's popping right now, the stage is cracking, let's get up on that motherfucker right now. So that's how I came by. Dre ended up getting on stage after me. And my mom's and them, we all chopping it up backstage, and bro was like, come on, you getting on stage with me, bro, you getting on stage with me, bro, you know how to do the Thizz dance, all this shit. And I'm like, hell yeah, I got you, bro. Go on stage with all of them, and fucking that was it. Motherfucker was turning up, going hella stupid, little ass motherfucker.
Yeah. What was that, like 20, like
I think 2004?
2004, yeah, right, the same year he passed away,
2004. 2004, I forgot the date, shit. But yeah, 2004. It's on my Instagram page. Okay.
So you got like vivid memories too of the Hyphy movement back then, cause it seems like you were involved as a kid.
Fuck yeah. So that's what I was, my time. That's when I was making my most money at the kid. So like my dad, he was like my manager, you know what I mean. And my dad, he was on his shit, you know what I mean. My pops was a straight hustler, you know what I mean. You know, can't say too much, but my dad did his shit, you know what I mean. Made a lot of money out there and had a lot of connections and shit. So my dad was able to get me in a lot of doors, you know what I mean, that a lot of people couldn't get in. Motherfuckers say that it matters who you know, it really sometimes do, you know what I mean, for sure. Because there's times right now, I can't even get to places because, and I'm like, God damn, I remember I used to be able to. But it's always, that's why they always be having like this motherfucker with, you know, you always got to have someone that knows how to talk and like knows how to get that presence and got the connections or shit, you know how it goes. But yeah, the Hyphy movement, bro, I fucking love it. To be honest, I miss it, to be honest. Like, it was a big ass expression, you know, like you can act a fool, you know, it was be yourself type of shit. Fucking everyone was into part. Nowadays, everyone want to be cool with the, you know, the murder shit, all this drill music, and you know, I like that party, you know, that party shit, you know, life of the party, enjoying time, you know, it's cool, yeah, slap a motherfucker around, you know what I mean. But all this new music shit, if it was me, I'll take it. I wouldn't say the Hyphy days, but hey, just partying shit. Like the music I do, you know, like I think my shit's very different to a lot of people. Even like, I say I still got the Hyphy sound. Still, I got the Hyphy sound, but I mix it in with like, I guess whatever's going on. But that bounce and how I ride on my beats for sure is Hyphy. But yeah, the Jabot days, shit, I still got all the pairs, all my old clothes, I still got all that shit, right? None of that go. I got all the Jabot colors, the shorts, fucking all the ice cream shoes, fucking, I was fucking up just to buy all that shit, fucking all the bait. That's when bait, I remember, used to be hella expensive in the Hyphy days. I remember I used to be able to get a pair right there at the, not San Jose Blue Jeans, I forgot, I think it's called Jeans Palace off of San Carlos. You would be able to get real babes for like motherfucking $80 to $100. Real fucking babes back in the day, but that's when no one didn't like them. I remember when I used to wear babe, or motherfuckers go, what the fuck are those, bro? They got like 4 colors on the motherfucker. Like, what the fuck you wearing? Now everyone wearing babes, you know. I say history repeats itself, I guess, because back in the time in hype days, I remember really not too many people was fucking with babes. At least like now I wasn't, or at least in San Jose. I can't say for every other city, but San Jose is a little different, I guess, back in the day.